Hi guys, I'm Emma.
Hi, I'm John.
Welcome back if you've been here before, and if you're new, welcome to our channel. Today we wanted to talk about the Disney dining plan.
Yep.
We wanted to just bring it up because we've seen a lot floating around saying like, is it worth it? Is it value for money? Why should I book it?
What is it?
And we want to tell you why.
Yep.
So first off, what is it?
Yep. So basically, in a nutshell, it's you either pay for it or it's part of a deal. It's a pre-paid form of your meals at Disney.
Yeah. So they do it in 3 levels.
Yep.
We start off with the quick service, which is sometimes included in a value resort stay.
Yep.
And I think some of the moderates as well.
Yep.
This includes 2 quick service credits, 2 snack credits, and a refillable mug.
Yep.
So the quick service credits can be used. It's Disney's form of counter service. So like any Burger Kingy, McDonald's-y kind of counters.
Yeah. Burger and chips. Chicken nuggets, half a chicken, that sort of stuff. But it's not all. There's other things out, especially in Epcot. It's not
And
just
Animal Kingdom's really good as well.
So don't get put off if you think, oh, burger and chips. It's really not.
No, my little brother goes. He uses the quick service dining plan and suits them.
Yeah.
It suits them fine.
Absolutely.
So the next level.
The next level is the one that we do, and it's a standard dining plan. So it's 1 table service a day, 1 quick service a day, and refillable mug and 2 snacks.
Yeah, 2 snacks. So the table service is a sit-down restaurant.
Yeah.
So you get some that are 2 table service worth. Those are the more deluxe restaurants.
Yeah.
And
The
then
ones like California Grill or Le Carrier.
Yeah, so that's that.
Yep.
And then the next one is
The
the
ultimate.
the deluxe dining plan. So this one you get 3 credits to use at either a table service or a counter service. So basically it's your breakfast, your lunch and your dinner.
Yep.
Unless you wanted to double up and do, 2 fancy restaurants every night.
Yeah.
And then obviously your 2 snack credits and your refillable mug.
Yes, so that's what it is.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry. So we just wanted to just talk about why we think it's a good thing to do.
Yeah.
Because we do.
Yeah, we follow it, and there's other people out there on the net, some on YouTube or whatever, that don't rate it as much as we do, and that's up to personal choice and whatever. But we really like it, and so we're just heading straight into it.
Yeah. So the first point I wanted to make is that you don't need to carry your money with you. So because your dining plan is connected to your Magic Band, you just literally swipe.
Yeah. I mean, there's things like that is when you're in a water park, Disney water parks, you don't have to think about, I need $20 for lunch, or you need whatever. You can get a snack or a bottle of water. It's on your band, it's waterproof. Happy days, that's all you need.
Yeah, I think as well it makes it convenient to just go and, like you said, to just go and get lunch, and also it makes you think less about what you're spending.
Yeah, I mean, you did it, doesn't matter. Look, if there's a quick service, it's quick service. It don't matter what the price range is really. The second point, for me, it's convenient. Basically, same what we just said, but even if you spend all your spending money on the first day of your Disney trip,
Don't do that.
What you can, then you're going to get fed and watered.
Yeah.
You don't have to budget every day. I think I need to keep that money for aside for food, or I need to keep that much in this day. And especially for families, so, I've got 2 sisters, so my mum and dad, bless them, that would cost them a lot of money every day to feed 3 children.
Yeah.
We don't have to worry about that. We haven't got kids, but I would imagine if you did have a family, that's a big plus point for that, because what you've already spent it. You don't have to worry about it again. If one of them wants ice cream, well, it's your snack bag. Off you go.
Yeah. So that brings us on to the next point, is that a lot of the time it's either included into your booking so they do a lot of free Disney dining and all of that, or you can pay to add it onto your booking, which means you can count it as an expense of your holiday. So for us, I know we wanted to touch on this a bit later in another video, and we will, but we like to pay off our holiday gradually, which means you can just add that on, throw it away kind of as an amount that is your holiday, and then pay that as you normally would a holiday, meaning that when you get there, it's already done, it's kind of free.
You forgot about it. It's not free, we all know you pay for it somewhere. But once you sat down and you're in Disney, you'll really forget how much your holiday was, and you don't have to find any other more money then. It's convenient.
Yeah.
You know. Next point.
So you can pre-book your restaurants.
That's a big point. Yeah. I really enjoy that. You can pre-book them. For us, it's different in America and in the States and whatever. I don't know that, I'm sorry. But for us, it's 180 days out. What sounds a lot, it is a lot, but it gives you time to watch YouTube videos and restaurant reviews and
look at the menus. You can get the menus all online
and find out what really you take your fancy and what restaurants you really want to go to. Like we said in the previous video, it's one of your big points for us, these restaurants. So we really do research it.
We like to kind of argue it out as well. So we each have a little list of restaurants that we want to go to, and a few must-dos. So for me, I always want to go to the Be Our Guest. I know the food probably isn't the best, but I love Beauty and the Beast, and I know it wouldn't be one of your top ones to go to, which is why I always put it on my list. But then there's steak, like Le Collier is a steakhouse. I mean, I like steak, I'm not mad on it. It probably wouldn't be my top pick, but it's yours. So we have to compromise.
It is one of them. I love that steakhouse. I loved it last time. One of the best steak I've ever tasted. However, I'm really looking forward to go to California Grill this time. Which was ever. So everyone's a winner, really.
Yeah, but that's it. If it's not your choice of restaurant, it's one that I've chosen, which then pushes you to try something that you wouldn't have chosen. Vice versa as well. So.
On that note, our next point is because it feels free, like we just said, we try to pick something that we won't normally have back at home. So I always have burgers or steaks or meaty.
You're a big meat eater.
Yeah. Where I would still eat meat, but I might have a
chicken.
I might be slightly different. I'll pick something differently that I wouldn't normally have, and that it just makes you try new stuff. And if you like it, great. If you don't like it, you don't eat it again.
Yeah. So we tried it last time we went. I think we decided on the flight on the way over. Like, right, this is the deal. We're gonna pick something that. So we were like, when you're looking at the menu, pick what you would normally pick, and then pick something different because you're not allowed that.
It doesn't always work.
No, and sometimes we found John making little excuses like, well, I can have this steak because it's got a different sauce, or I can have this steak because it's a different cut. But we tried, and it really worked actually, didn't it?
You did it better than I did, I must admit.
But then I quite often pick and change anyway, so it's not too difficult. But it was nice to try different things and discover different things that you really like as well.
Yeah. And not only that, I mean, especially at Epcot, when you go around the world showcase, different countries, different cuisines, and that, it's really nice to taste their food, what they eat in that country.
Yeah.
I mean, when do you get that opportunity really, unless you go to that country? To have a proper taste of it.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, so that's another reason.
So the snack credits have, I mean, I don't know how recent it is now, but it's changed since we were there last time. So last time we went, we got one snack credit, and you got a dessert with your quick service dine-in. Whereas now you don't get a dessert with your quick service, and that's why you get 2 snack credits. Now, I don't know if everybody likes it. This works in our favour, like, massively.
Yes.
So we were finding, like, because a lot of the desserts with your quick service, especially in, like, Magic Kingdom and Hollywood Studios, were, you know, the cupcakes with all of the icing, which are great, you know, they're lovely. But we were having a mouthful of it and then chucking it away. Because you've just eaten a massive meal. Yeah. And then you've got to shove this cake in your face, you know, and it's all icing as well, isn't it? Which is nice when you really want a cake, but when you've just eaten, you don't really want it. So it does really allow you to have your snack when you want it.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, we were full up all the time there. So we were just having the dessert because we had a dessert.
Yeah.
But there's a couple of times where I didn't want a cupcake, but I wanted a Rice Krispie cake, you know. And you know, that's one of my favourite snacks. I would eat them all day, every day. So I would much prefer to have my snack as a Rice Krispie treat rather than a cupcake.
Yeah. It feels a bit like you've got more choice as well because you've got two rather than the one. You don't mind spending one on something like, especially like in Epcot and maybe even in the Animal Kingdom where the food's a little bit different. You don't mind spending one because you've still got one for later.
Yeah, definitely.
And some of the snack credits are so big as well, then they're a meal, aren't they? Like especially the chips and stuff.
Yeah, I think another point is, you know, people worried if you get value for money on it. I think if you think about it on that point, do I get value for money if I spend whatever it costs and eat whatever it is? The answer is probably no, you don't get value for money. It's not about saving money. It's about planning.
You probably could.
You probably could if you pick what you're going to eat. You know,
like the most expensive thing.
All the time, yeah. But I thought for us, it's more to do with the ease and the planning and you know that's that sort of stuff rather than the cost of it.
Yeah, I agree. So I think that question is maybe not a question people should be asking unless if you're that concerned about it and you know you need to be saving money rather than
absolutely,
you know, then. Because there isn't going to be much in it, but there are tools out there for you to work out, like, is it worth it for you and your family, you know, because I know it is different for everybody, and for us, it doesn't really matter whether it's value for money, because we're getting so much more out of it.
Absolutely, yeah. I think that's the key for us, you know. Money value, it's probably not worth it, however, what we get out of it really is worth it.
Yeah, so it is worth it. That's it. That's the other question we started this video with. So, do we think it's worth it? And I feel like we both would say yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
So I think that's it from us today on the dining plan. But if you've got any tips and tricks to use in the dining plan or anything that you want to say just regarding the video, that would be great. We'd love it if you would subscribe if you've made it this far. We're obviously growing and we're growing a lot quicker than we expected to.
Yeah, we mention it every video we do and
we're just really grateful. We're really enjoying ourselves and it's just nice to talk about something you love with other people who love the same thing.
Yeah, we're really enjoying the messages and interaction with you guys. It really is nice and we really do appreciate it.
Yeah.
On that note, if you do like us, then subscribe and we'll continue doing what we're doing. We have got Instagram as well, so
I'll leave the link to that down below.
So we'll send we do a sort of video update if you're doing one and then keep you guys informed.
Yeah. So thanks a lot for watching again and we'll see you next time.
Take care.
Bye.